Hi guys, welcome back to the podcast. I have two very familiar faces with me. The only two faces that have been on my podcast. My very special guests. And today is an advice column. So are you guys ready to give advice to people?
Ooh.
This could be
I'm
life-changing.
not fit for this.
What do you mean?
What type of advice?
Any kind of advice.
Yeah.
Relationship, life.
Okay,
Okay. What are your credentials? Can you sell yourself?
Oh yeah, so I'm good at fixing other people's problems. I'm really good at that. It's just my problems I can't fix. So
Okay.
you can trust me.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Debatable, but okay.
I'm really good at not caring about anything, so...
Actually, you know what? Yeah.
Yeah.
As in you can
So,
trust her.
that's me. What about you?
What, for problems? Like in general?
Yeah, like, how can you help someone's problem? Like...
If I've experienced it.
Okay, yeah, you do... Oh, yeah, this is based all clearly on our own experience. And even if we haven't experienced it, like, how we would deal with it in this situation.
Okay.
Okay?
Very
Are you
well.
guys ready? This is a lot of pressure. You could change someone's life.
No, I'm ready to fix other people's problems.
Okay, let's start off nice and easy, okay? Well, actually, I don't even know if this would apply to you, but how do you move on from past relationships?
You don't.
What?
What do you mean,
Just
bro?
kidding.
Hello?
What is this, like friends, love?
I guess any, because
Yeah.
they just said relationships.
Okay.
It could be any relationship, so you
Yeah.
could
Okay.
Also-
relate to it.
I'm 20, so...
Oh, we're
if
saying
you
our
want-
ages?
Yeah, if you want advice from the younger side...
Oh, you just like
Oh, yeah,
spit out
okay.
your age there?
Okay, yeah, we have advice from the youth, advice
Ah.
from a girl, and advice from a man.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
Who would want that one? I'm just kidding. A fresh man's perspective. Okay, so how do you move on from past relationships? That's hard. I feel like time heals everything. That's so corny to
That's
say.
so corny.
It's so corny to say.
Time heals all bones.
Listen, at the end of the day, if people don't want to be in your life, don't let them be in your life.
Yeah. Whoa.
Dang.
Damn.
This advice was
That
very assertive.
escalated
Yeah, right?
That's
quickly.
very
How would you guys
assertive.
get? Okay, how have you guys gotten over it?
Okay, listen. I've never been in a relationship.
But
Okay?
you've been in friendships. You've been in
Okay.
friendships.
Friendships.
Hey man, stop topping that thing you're giving the mic.
sorry. Listen, your friends. Actually, you know what you taught me? That you're as rich as your 5 closest friends, and that doesn't mean like wealth. It also means like mentally and like like spiritually as well. So if it's like meant to happen, obviously it's sad, but it's like you gotta do what's best for you, dog.
That's
You know how
insane.
it is.
Yeah, that's a good perspective.
Wow.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. I think depending how it ended, there's different ways to go about it.
This, whenever you give advice, it's so like generic at first because you need to hear the full story.
Serious?
That's what I'm
It's
saying.
like very like it's like did that
Did
just
someone
all
die?
happen?
Did someone die? Did you break up with someone? Did someone leave the country?
You
Like
need a scenario.
there's a whole bunch of things.
Bro, your advice is a puzzle in itself.
It's like a riddle. It's like a riddle.
That's the issue with relationships.
Mm-hmm.
They're so complex. There's no one advice fits all.
Mm-hmm.
So I say if it's a love thing, if it's love, then the best way to get over it is to work on yourself. It's definitely like find out who you are, find out your personality, find out like what you're all about before jumping into another relationship. But if it's friends, that shit hurt.
It hurts. Yeah, the
That
worst.
shit hurt. Yeah.
Feel your feelings,
Leave feelings.
and
But
then
I also, if it's your friends, I say try new things because try what you always wanted to try, and then you'll meet other friends doing that.
yeah.
It's
It's normal, I feel like, to grow up and like lose friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just all a part of growing up. It's really sad, but
Actually.
it just gives you an opportunity to meet more and new people who are, fit for that part of your life, that chapter of your life.
yeah.
Okay. Okay. Next question. What do you do if you've been trying to communicate with someone, but they still aren't changing? He's not a bad guy, but my needs just aren't being met.
Oh, it's a dude.
Oh, it's a dude. Ooh.
Oh.
You better leave.
This is coming from a girl who's never been in a relationship before. She's like, get the hell out of there. Dip.
What was
You can have this one.
So she's been trying to communicate, but they just aren't.
Okay.
So she's been trying to communicate, or they, I don't know.
Yeah.
Have been trying to communicate, but they aren't changing. So they're not a bad person. It's just like, maybe it's not a bad person, but a bad boyfriend, maybe.
I'm not getting that. Like, what are you trying to change about him? You see?
It's like you need so much detail. It's just, this is hypothetical. We only give advice based off what we know. It's like you don't need to go any deeper than that. Okay, if you're trying to communicate with someone but they aren't changing, it's like you can only tell someone how to love you so many times. And it's like if they aren't hearing you or if they aren't like willing, you can't.
There's you know what? There's
what I mean.
Even I'm confused right now.
Yeah, what I'm saying is like you can't keep trying with someone who's like so set on like not hearing you and misunderstanding you. Do you know what I mean? And then it's like you're arguing with the wall.
Yeah, because you gotta grow together.
Yeah.
If one person's just giving input and how someone can change, but the other person's not like caring about it and just like it's like y'all not growing together.
Yeah, and I think if you're trying to tell someone like that you want them to change, obviously within reason, and they love you, like they
within reason
want to change for
That's
you.
what I'm saying.
That's
like,
what I'm saying. Everything's
what's the
within
change you ask.
Everything's within reason.
Well,
yeah.
What is the
if it's
change?
like something like bad, then it's like, girl.
You ask them to give up gaming? That's crazy. But like, whereas like, like shower more, like that's not.
That's
crazy.
reasonable,
Yeah.
Okay, like.
You know what I mean?
Is that what?
There's spectrums to this shit.
There's spectrums, yeah. There's spectrums. You don't have any advice for that?
I'm saying
From a young person.
All right, well, what's the youth gotta say about this?
What's the youth's got to say?
Let me give you some Gen Z advice, okay?
Go ahead. She did the broken laugh.
Huh? Listen. If you're not listening, can you?
Yeah, Gen Z don't know.
Yeah, Gen Z.
Don't listen to you.
Half of us have ADHD. That's probably why you're not listening.
Don't listen to you. Okay, I feel like you can answer this next one.
Okay.
We can all kind of answer this next one. Okay. How do you deal with negativity on social media? Because people can be mean. People can be mean.
Oh, this one is like, that ass. The only answer is like, you're just gonna have to find a way to ignore it.
I know.
You're just gonna have to find a way to
say.
ignore it, or like, you're gonna have to find a way to cope with it.
You know what I hate the saying is like when people are like, oh, it just comes with the territory, But it's like, why can't we just be nicer to each other?
This is that's what I'm saying. Like, it's
like, why do you guys have to be mean online?
Yo, people go crazy.
People go crazy. They definitely go in.
It's like now it's like before it's like gaming. You couldn't see like their picture and everything, and they just say whatever they want. But then, like now we can actually see your profile, like where you live. Like, bro, why are you saying all that?
Yeah, you see past TikToks. Like,
yeah. If it's like. If
like,
someone says something to me and it's like a private profile, like user blah blah blah, it's like, but when they have videos on their page and like their face is showing, I'm like, whoa, they like meant that with their chest. Like,
this guy's not ashamed to say this.
Yeah, I think honestly it's bad. I don't know if it's bad advice, but it's like you just have to ignore it.
Yeah.
Like you just have to be like people who are. I always say this to you actually. People who are like-minded like you and like positive people like aren't commenting mean things on your TikToks.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So whoever's commenting.
Haters gonna hate.
Haters gonna hate. That's literally all it is. Haters gonna hate.
That's what it is. Or listen, you can go. Okay. If you have siblings, then this shouldn't be a problem for you because you're probably gonna get bullied anyways. So, I'm saying. You're probably gonna find it funny.
What kind of advice?
Sorry. See, no, I actually get hurt by comments too, but I'm saying some of them are just so funny. Someone called me. Someone's trying to call me Plastic Barbie, but like in a bad way.
How did they say? What was the context?
They were like, you look like a, I don't know. It was like, sorry, you got that.
Hey, who's this? Hey, what kind of advice is this?
Listen, you just gotta laugh it off sometimes.
You just gotta laugh it off.
Just he trash.
After you cry, start laughing.
Yeah. Cry.
If you cry and then laugh about it.
Yeah.
If you're not crying, you're laughing.
Yeah.
Okay. This is the worst advice. My parents are super strict. They won't even let me go for a walk.
I got you on this.
How do I have fun and live my own life?
Do it anyway.
Yeah, actually.
Come on now.
Okay, you know what is, I always say this, you were really the reason is like, oh, sorry. You were the reason I stepped up to my parents, because I remember you are just like, you've always just been so carefree and like, you've always done your own thing. If there was one thing about you, you've always done you.
Yeah, actually.
And like, I have really strict parents, and plus I'm a girl, Filipino household. I never got to do anything on my own, and your brother was just like, just stick up to them, just say no to them. And then one day I just did, and they surprisingly listened, probably because I was like literally 22.
Yeah, true.
But honestly, if you don't stick up for your parents and like fight for your own life, then it's
yeah.
I'm saying like if
you're never gonna be able to live it.
If the worst they can do is kick you out and you can't live on your own, then you're gonna have to listen to your parents.
Yeah.
But if you're good to live on your own and they kick you out, that's just something you're gonna have to live with and do. Because with the struggle comes self-discovery.
Kind of the same
Yes.
thing.
What'd you say?
Sorry, grow.
Yeah.
Self-growth discovery.
Yeah.
whichever one you want to say.
It's the same.
It's the same.
Yeah.
Or
But-
I'm like all this strict parent stuff. It's like you literally just have to be like, nah, I'm gonna do my own thing.
If you can,
No.
It's like,
Well,
I guess depending on the situation,
Depending on the situation.
If
But
you
like if you're 15, 14, bro, you're gonna have to listen to them. Like
Yeah.
you got no say in what you want. Okay, you're still a kid.
Yeah.
But once you're like 17, 18, and you want to do a different path, it's like if you're gonna have to stand up to them, and if they kick you out, you're gonna have to support yourself.
Yeah.
That's pros and cons.
Yeah, the pros and cons. Honestly, if like your parents, I feel like for a lot of people, it's like school and like going to school or like doing your own thing. And if it's like for me, if anything jeopardizes your dream, it's like you gotta fight for it.
It's like worth it,
Yeah, it's like worth it. Yeah.
No matter.
So you gotta stick up for yourself.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid.
Don't be afraid.
Don't stop chasing waterfalls. You know that song?
Yeah. Don't go chasing
waterfalls.
We go.
Oh, wait,
Listen,
that's a
no,
bad
bro,
song,
Why
actually.
did you?
No.
Yeah, no, you should chase waterfalls. Chase those waterfalls, babe.
Chase the waterfalls. Don't be shy. Just go live your dreams and don't care what your parents say, 'cause you're gonna make it anywhere. Oh, what e? Aha, oh, yeah. Get on track. Get on track. Okay. Spit some bars. Ooh, we're waiting. They're waiting. We're all waiting.
This is like what it is. Living with like two girls. Yeah, this is what it is.
It's fun. It's fun.
Yeah, bro.
It's fun.
Be
What do you
fun.
sitting, not doing anything.
What would you have done
If what?
had we not been here? You would have just moved on to the next topic.
Yeah.
That would have been super boring.
Whatever, bro.
Whatever. Okay, one final question for you guys.
Ooh.
Ooh, this is a good one. Okay.
3-2.
How?
2. We can do 2.
Yeah, you want to do two?
Let's do 2.
Okay. One's mostly for us, honestly, but
Okay.
okay. How do you bring up conflicts without it blowing up into attacking each other?
Oh, I got you. So it has to be.
You got everyone. Go
I
ahead.
got you on this one. It has to be not when it's like, oh, you're having fun. Don't bring it up when you're having fun. Don't bring it up when you're mad. Bring it up when you're like eating and you're both calm, or like watching TV. Like, it
Give me an
can't be-
example. Okay, pretend we're eating.
It's like, yo, by the way, remember when we had a conflict? Hey, yeah, when I had conflict, yeah, you got something in your teeth. As always, that was what the conflict was about. Can you brush your teeth?
Wait, I have something on my teeth right now, or are you saying brush my teeth right now after I eat? Like, I'm confused.
This is so like, listen. So,
Do you want me to keep eating? Like, I'm confused.
see? There's no winning.
It's the
You're gonna have to
worst.
take it. No, what I'm saying is like, when the feeling, the emotions are neutral. Like when you're not mad, when the person's not mad, angry, sad, it's like, so you have a clear head. You know what I mean? Can't do it when you're happy because then you're gonna bring down the mood.
I feel like that might be hard though, because what if that person, no matter what you say to them, is like gets defensive?
See, that's a different type of context though.
What was the question?
What was the question? Is that what the question was? What was defensive?
How do you bring up conflicts without it blowing up into it, like becoming attacking on each other? Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Like when you're both neutral and you're up for discussion. You know what I mean? Like when you're eating, it's like, oh, by the way, I want to bring up something.
Yeah.
Remember that time? Not
do you
remember
think
that time. No, that's bad. That's a start.
Yeah.
That's an argument started right there.
Yeah.
It's like, by the way, when I do the dishes, say I'm gonna do the dishes after this. Like, can you dry them? Can you help me dry them now? From now on, or whatever else.
Just
it
like
is.
subtle
Subtle
slip
Subtle
in,
slip
you
in.
know?
Subtle slip.
Especially
Yeah.
for guys, subtle slipping. Don't go crazy. Don't go too crazy. Or
Okay,
else
so what do you mean? Like, guys, what? So,
you're slipping, subtle slipping. Don't put too emotion. Don't put too much emotion into it, too. And always beat around the bush.
Hold on.
Always beat around the bush.
This is very bad.
I beg
right
you.
now.
beat around the bush. Don't push too much. What?
Listen,
What kind of advice is that?
Repeat the question and let me answer, and then.
What do you know about this?
What do you
How
know,
to
bro?
bring up
You
conflict?
said beat around the bush, bro.
Literally.
Nah,
they're
okay.
fighting
Don't beat
over-
around the bush. Be direct.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, my advice before I end off, before I conclude, okay? Be straightforward, neutral conversation, and don't start off with, remember that time. Never do that.
Yeah. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's
because
aggression right off
you're
the
keeping
bat.
receipts.
Yeah.
Then she's gonna show you her
Exactly.
receipts.
Exactly.
Uh-oh. She probably got more than you.
Oh.
Just saying.
Receipt exchange. Receipt
Yeah.
attached.
She keeps all the receipts. She's gonna pull out her purse. You only got the one in your pocket. Just saying.
Dog.
Well, you've been through some shit, hey? You know what the thing is I know you're not chatting about me because I never have receipts. I
Yeah,
don't
she
have
knows.
receipts.
Yeah, you don't have receipts.
How do you know this?
Uh-huh.
I've seen it. I've seen it.
You're
Not with
talking
us.
about your friends and stuff. Because me, it's like, this is off topic, but me, it's like, when you know you're done being friends with someone, is like, I just like completely erase everything I've ever known about that person. You know, some people keep receipts
I do
and like
that
they
too.
screenshot. And after a relationship, I've just like erased everything.
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
like never kept
Same.
anything.
Yeah, same.
I find it like
It's kind of...
odd that people do, honestly.
Well, I think it's just like memories, like good times.
Receipts are like, you know, like proof though. Like ammunition for
Oh,
something.
that's
You know
crazy.
what I mean?
Yeah.
That's, like,
That's a
crazy.
little bit like you're holding on to
Yeah.
something
Yeah.
for toxicity.
Yeah.
Oh,
You should just
I
get rid of it.
Never do that.
Mm-hmm.
Clean palette, right?
Yeah.
Cleanse your soul.
Cleanse your soul.
Yeah.
SOS.
That was save our souls, no?
That's kind of same thing.
Yeah.
Cleanse-
What was your advice
Sorry,
about
sorry.
that conflict?
Okay, you know what's crazy is that I don't even know the question anymore. So
The question is, how do you bring up conflict without it being like attacking each other?
okay, you know what? It takes specific type of people to do this.
That's what I'm saying. It's hard,
Like
right?
it needs to be a conversation. It can't even be like conflict. Like it can't even be labeled that. It has to be like some sort of like disagreement that needs to turn into arrangement. Disagreement, fix it, arrangement. Because listen, going back to the communication thing, not everyone knows like other people's boundaries or like I don't know, like people like how people want to be treated, you know? So like that like in my opinion like is very like informational to me. You know?
Yeah,
It
so you're
doesn't
just
It
like-
needs to be stated.
Yeah, so like
Just,
say
like,
what
say-
you
yeah.
say-
But it also takes a certain type of person to respect it.
yeah, to like
Mm.
respond. That's what I'm
Need-
saying. Yeah.
need
It
to
needs to be a
receptive
person
to
who
it.
can like
Yeah.
be receptive and like want to be receptive to
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Because-
that's true. That's
yeah.
true. It needs two to work.
I'm saying, and any type of relationship that's like worth like having, and if you love someone enough, like then no problem, you'll make
Yeah.
it work, you know.
And I think also just like be you know, be mindful, because I feel like we've even talked about this. Like, I used to get really defensive when you used to bring stuff up, but that's just because, like, you know, and it's just like a response.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, it's just-
so I think just be mindful of, like, how people respond and, like...
Yeah. Be mindful of how you respond as well.
Yeah.
Are you ideally taking your own advice?
Oh, shit. See? Now, I don't do that.
None of us do that. Actually, do I take my own advice?
I feel like you do.
I feel like I do.
actually.
Yeah, I feel like I do take my own advice.
I take her advice too. Thanks, bro. Thanks, bro.
Let me save your life. Okay. Ooh, okay. Last question.
Okay.
And I'm gonna ask the young one. I'm gonna ask you too, because you were a little bit of a playboy back in the day.
Okay.
What is the best way to let someone know you're not interested? Let them down easy.
Let them down easy.
Quick win.
Wait.
Rapid fire.
So
your best one-liner to let them know you're not interested.
So like they hit on you and then you're like,
Yeah.
Is it random or is it friends?
It's random. We don't just one line that to end it. Go ahead. One line. So someone's like, "Hey, I like you."
Yeah, you know, this is how you do it, okay?
what's up?
You'd be like, "Oh, thanks, bro. I like you too. You're my dog."
Ooh.
You're my dog.
Okay. Ooh.
You're not
That's-
my lover.
That's cold. That's cold. Okay.
For all the dogs.
Okay, what about you?
All right, role play.
Okay. Oh my god, I have a big crush on you. I like you so much.
I don't blame you.
yeah, that's
You guys are cold. Yo, you guys are cold. You were too after. Have you guys actually ever said that?
No, I don't
I actually people up. It works. You,
Yeah, like,
as
you're my
soon
dog.
as you bro a guy up, it's done.
Yeah,
It's done.
it's not. That's it.
Friend
Friend zone is good.
I wouldn't know what to do, honestly.
I wouldn't know
I'm
what
not
to
gonna
do
go with that. I'm
either.
too nice.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I
It's
just
be
be-
like,
yeah. I write a whole letter.
It's not because we can be like we're in a relationship, but you just be like, you're my friend, you're my dog. That's your advice. If you if you want to let someone down easy,
Yeah.
Listen to Drake's album.
I'm gonna write a letter. I appreciate your interest, but the role has been filled.
That's how you would let them down.
Yeah, I think I beat around the bush a little bit. I'm kind of.
You would, hey? So if someone went up to you right now and was like, oh, my God,
went up.
right
I
now.
thought you were like texting.
Yeah, went up to you right now. I was like, hey, I have a crush on you.
You're in person.
Don't touch me.
You wasted. You can get out. You can get out. Get out of here
Thank you,
early.
guys.
Get out of here early.
Seriously, leave.
I'm up to.
No, actually.
Hopefully our advice helped you. Hopefully.
I don't know.
I don't know if it did, but
I don't know
hopefully
if
it
it
did.
helped me.
We love you guys. See you in the next podcast.
Peace out. Thanks for watching.